Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Quick question for you. Who do you think have a greater attention span? You or a goldfish? According to the latest research, it is not you. It is the goldfish. How have the evolution of the human species evolved to the extent that a goldfish has a greater attention span than a human being? Today, I want to talk about a device that you probably are watching this very video on, and that is the one and only smartphone, and the impact it has on our thinking, or lack thereof, our society, and our human connection. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm not an expert on this material, and this video is simply for entertainment purposes. So in my role as an educator, I have observed that the educational landscape has changed quite a bit in regards to how much time students spend on their phone. We live in a time period where many people argue that we have information overload. And if you watch the movie The Social Dilemma on Netflix, or read any of the studies that are being released lately of how the algorithm works, that it's designed to keep you and me on these platforms for as long as possible. As it goes with most things, what can be a great strength, a great asset, and maybe our greatest strength, if not properly utilized, balanced, and used in an appropriate manner, that very thing can also become our greatest weakness. The smartphone is undeniably smart. It can do a lot of things. It's a computer in our pocket. But at the same time, I also think you can have a maybe unintended consequence of how it impacts not only our cognitive thinking processes, our behavior, our overall mental, emotional, and spiritual state of mind, but also interaction with other people, or lack thereof, like our human connection, which is so important. There was a Harvard study done on what is the most important factor for humans to achieve happiness. At the end of that study, they concluded that it was relationships. Human relationships are such a key factor in us not only being happy, content, feeling love, giving love, but to grow as people. So I just want to take this moment to appeal to you, if you think that this is appropriate, that this is fitting, that this is something that you can identify with, and that is just to take a moment to stop and think about to what extent you are using your cell phone, or that the cell phone is using you. I certainly can identify with this. I certainly can relate to this as a parent when any of my kids want my attention, and how easy it is for me to not give them my full attention because of something I do on my phone. I'm consciously aware of this, and my goal is to give my kids my full attention and not allow the cell phone to become not only a distraction, something that I actually easily give my attention to. Based on the theory of neuroception, our kids actually pick up on our level of attention to them. And I think this can have potentially detrimental effects on our relationship with them and how we help them grow when it comes to the development of their mind and their core beliefs based on the love, the attention, the safety that we give them as parents, or that we not give them. I would definitely encourage you to do your own research to see the impact, both positive and negative, that the use of cell phones, especially I think social media, can have on not only adolescents but also on adults. Just to take a moment to stop and to ask yourself this question: have my most important and closest relationships grown deeper, more satisfying, more fulfilling after the cell phone and social media became a part of my life? Or have my deepest and most important relationships suffered because of the hold that not I have on the cell phone and social media, but that the hold that the social media and the cell phone has on me? So I encourage you, for the sake of humankind and human connections, that we all take a moment every day to stop and to think about how we use it, so we can restore a human connection that is healthy, that is beneficial, that is mutually respectful, encouraging. I didn't really have a script for this video, just something that's been on my heart that I wanted to share, because I see the impact it can have on me and how easy it is to become numb and desensitized and unaware of how often I can check my phone, how often I can be distracted, how often I can just want to be on my phone rather than having a meaningful conversation with my wife, having a meaningful conversation with my kids, reading a book, going for a walk, just looking at the sky at night and being in awe of looking at the stars, or just the simple things in life, being present in the moment and enjoying that moment before it's all gone.